Hello everybody. I am on the bike path in Xenia up to Yellow Springs. I'm gonna have lunch up there. I haven't decided, there's a few places I've got darted. I'm just gonna see what they look like first and then head in there. But this has been a ride I've been waiting for a long time. So I managed to stuff the bike into the car, drove to Xenia, and now I'm on the bike path up north to Yellow Springs. It's a beautiful day. I mean, there are no clouds in the sky and we're supposed to get some bad weather these next few days. So I wanted to make sure to just get out here and get on the trail while that I can. Anyway, I am excited about this. This is, I'm branching out. So this is gonna be a fun ride. Again, beautiful day, new territory, new location. And this should be a fun ride. So let's get to it, and I will proceed here in a minute. So as usual, enough talk. Let's ride. Little Miami River. That is what this trail is named after, the Little Miami Bike Trail. This is gorgeous. Again, another beautiful bike path in southwestern Ohio. Just stunning. So the other day I was taking a ride, just a cruise, because it was a nice day and I had the opportunity. So jumped on the bike, hopped on, and I just realized this is the 1,000-mile ride. Ah, I missed it. I'm at 1,002 miles right now. Ah, I did not even think about this. I've officially done over 1,000 miles on this bike, and I love it. Whoa. Yes. Ah, I can't believe I didn't think about it. I wanted to watch the dial turn. Ah, and what reminded me was the day that I took off on the random bike ride that I was telling you about, and I hit 995 miles when I got back into my garage. So I was going to do a video for that, but I decided to wait just because I knew I was going to hit 1,000 miles, and I knew I was going to do this trip anyway. So, well, celebrate anyway. So that day I took off on a random bike ride. I went up to Verona because it's just a great route. And on my way, I had to stop because of these big boys. I was cruising by and I saw them and I kept going and I had to turn around. I had to stop and go and see these giant, beautiful Clydesdales. They were enormous, super friendly. And one of them, what was so funny is one of them was really checking me out as I was leaving. He just had his eyes on me as I was pulling out of there on the bike. And it was just a cool experience. And it just reminded me of how wonderful life is and how wonderful life can be. Yes, there are dark times. Yes, there are, horrible moments that we have to get through. You have to get through them. I am a man of faith. I look at a lot of these moments as life. Yes, life happens, but also it's a test from God to see how you can deal with it and how well you can persevere and either look to Him for faith or know He's in your heart and just plow through and get to the other side of the despair. And so Lord knows I've had my fair share of tough times. I've had a life of tragedy and triumphs. And I'm fortunate that a lot of my triumphs were the majority. They were a majority of the time. However, the tragedies were pretty powerful and with spectacular impact in my life. And it was, so I like to look at it as an even balance and how life goes sometimes. But these are the moments that you have to cherish. These are the moments that I cherish. And just, the ability to say I love life for the life I love and the love of life. And, this is, it's just the little things. You stack up enough little things, little beautiful moments. You get a bunch of those together and, what do you know? You can, have some hope in your heart. So, yeah, life is beautiful. I'm happy. I mean, look at where I am today. I'm off today. And I'm able to just hop on the bike and hit one of these beautiful rail trails here in Ohio. So I'm yapping, sorry. Let's get to some music. Love it. We are coming up to downtown Yellow Springs, and I'm going to start just putting around and looking at a few of these places that I've got in mind, and we'll see. I'm gonna pop in and see what's up, and I'll be back.
1 hour later.
All right, well, I made it to Yellow Springs. I'm at a little place called the Old Tavern. It's supposedly the oldest tavern in Ohio, but I got a nice ale and I ordered some lunch, and it's still just a gorgeous, beautiful sunny day. And what I ordered was called the Hafner, and I'll break down the details once it gets here, but here I am, made it. So this will be a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to it, and I got plenty of battery. I don't need to bother these guys for any juice, and I am going to cruise a little bit further up on the bike trail, and then I'll spin around and head back to Xenia. But yeah, this is a great little spot. So I'll ask him if I can walk you through there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I don't want to bother anybody, but that's it for now, and I will catch back in a bit.
2 hours later.
So this came really fast. So this is the Hafner. It's grilled corned beef with sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and drizzled with Thousand Island on toasted. It's toasted rye, but it's there's a term for it. I can't remember right now. But marble rye, that's it. And then I got these Sidewinder fries. So yeah, this looks really great. And my beer, and I am gonna dig in, and I won't bother you with watching me eat, so I'll hit you in a minute.
8 hours later.
So here it is. This is really good. Probably not the healthiest thing to eat, but it just tastes great, and I'm on my bike, so I'll ride some of this off. But at that point, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna talk to the manager and see if I can walk you through this place, because it is super charming, super old, but just wanted to give you a show, and then I'm gonna still plow through this, and we'll connect on the inside or back on the bike, either way. See you in a bit.
Approximately 10 hours later.
All right. Well, that was Ye Old Trail Tavern, supposedly the oldest tavern in Ohio. It's opened up in 1827, so I don't know who's going to argue that, but yep, that was an old place. But no, definitely go to this place. If you're in Yellow Springs, it was totally worth it, and the food was great. I have to make a stop to tighten up some parts on my bike. The brake's coming loose, so not sure why, but I was messing with the brakes the other day, so that's possibly it. So I'm gonna pause here for a second, and then I will pick it up momentarily.
Many unbearable hours later.
All right, got that fixed. So this a quick little Allen wrench, that's it. But no, all is well. Yeah, you're welcome. But I'm gonna putt through Yellow Springs real quick and then jump back on the trail, head north for a little bit. There's a little park. I'm gonna take a pit stop up there, and that's it for now. More in a minute. Music. So nice and cool in here. No worries, man. That was too off-roady. So this is Ellis Park. Off of, I think, Polecat Road? Yeah, Polecat Road, Yellow Springs. Oh, let's take a minute, enjoy this peaceful bit. Oh, what a great ride. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Definitely worth coming up and seeing the sights, getting lunch. There we go. So yeah, no, this is totally worth it. Totally worth coming up here. I'm glad I did it. I'll be home by what time? So it's 1:45. I'll probably be home by 2 o'clock. and still can't believe I've put over 1,000 miles on the bike. Where are we at right now? 1,007 miles. 1,007 miles on this bike. What a trip. But I love it. And there's not much more to it. It's just, you know, appreciating life, loving the day, digging the moment. And yeah, kind of boring, but that's fine. You know, I don't mind a nice boring ride sometimes. There's nothing to it. But these little sweat bees are monstrous. They're everywhere right now. But no, Ellis Park, it's a cool little park. I'm gonna hit it here in a minute. I just wanted to come and check this out, get into a green space, and then back on the trail south towards Xenia, get this beast packed up into the car, and then off I go. But I hope you enjoy this, and here's some nice music to kind of chill through, but I will keep filming for a little bit longer. All right, sweat bees are going nuts on me, so I'm out of here. But we'll head back onto the trail and head home. It's been a nice ride so far, though. The weather's just wonderful today. Okay, time for a song. I wanted to take a minute to comment that I was really impressed with this ride, particularly because of the people and the rail trail itself. As far as the people go, this was one of the most polite and friendly encounters with riders and cars, and it was just wonderful to experience such an abundance of courtesy. It was really, really cool. Nearly everyone I rode past said good morning or hello, and almost all of the cars at crosswalks stopped to allow me to cross the street. As far as the rail trail, there were so many restaurants and pubs to explore that it would take me several trips to even try to go to all of them. Speaking of places to see, I did promise on the way up to tell you about this building, and here's why.
I bought the firehouse. I turned that motherfucker into a comedy and music club. We be rocking in it.
You heard it from the man himself. He bought the firehouse, and that is his venue now. Very cool. So again, I was really amazed and happy I made this trip to get out to this trail, because it was absolutely worth the effort to collapse the bike as best I could. The hour and a half I spent the night before figuring out how to wrangle this thing in to my car, and then getting out to Xenia and making this ride. It was a wonderful experience, and I plan on doing this again, but instead of going north from Xenia, I'm going to head south and see what goes on down there, because I have some friends here that told me it is another exceptional bike ride. So I look forward to doing that again, taking you with me. Thanks for listening to this little rambling comment, and let's get back to the music. Wow. I have seen more people on this one ride than in 5, 6 rides around Brookville. It's a very busy trail.
Mambo, Janga Baya Kubae.
first fritter. Hey, leave a comment in the description. Do you know what that blue building is? I didn't get to show you at the beginning of the video where I started from in Xenia because of some glitches that I had to work through, so I cut that part out. But here is some of the footage when I am leaving Shawnee Park. It's an absolutely beautiful park right in the heart of the city, right off the rail trail, with a huge lake. There were ducks and geese and their babies all over the place. It was a pretty amazing spot to start this ride. That's it for now. Great ride. More when I get home, or that's it, signing off.